everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, for this video I'm going to share to you my understanding about the language learning materials development, including the materials development, positive and negative trends of materials development, issues of materials development, types of materials evaluation, and standard approaches to materials evaluation. But before we go deeper, let us know first on what is language learning materials development. Okay, materials development refers to all the processes made use of by practitioners who produces or use materials for language learning, including the materials evaluation, their adaptation, design, production, exploitation, and research. Okay, let's move forward. Let us first know what is materials. Materials are anything that can be used to facilitate the learning of a language. It should be informative, instructional, experiential, eliciting, and exploratory to make it catchy to the learners. In fact, it is helpful to learners in order to increase their knowledge and experience of the language. Precisely, it has tremendous effects or contributions in shaping the learner's language learning. Okay, the second one is materials development. What is materials development? Materials development is a field of academic study investigating the principles and procedures of the design, writing, implementation, evaluation, and analysis of learning materials. Definitely, it is a practical undertaking involving the production, evaluation, adaptation, and exploitation of materials intended to facilitate language acquisition and development. Moreover, in its two aspects are interactive in that the theoretical studies inform and are informed by the development and use of classroom materials. Then the third one is the positive and negative trends of materials development. Okay, there are various positive and negative trends, but few of them caught my attention. For positive trends, there is evidence of a movement away from spoken practice of written grammar and towards experience of spoken grammar in use. Thus, there are some materials requiring investment by the learners in order for them to make discoveries for themselves from analysis of samples of language in use. However, there are negative trends and there is an assumption that most learners have short attention spans. Spans can only cope with very short reading and writing tasks and will only engage in activities for a short time. Sad to say that there is a tendency to underestimate learners linguistically, emotionally, and intellectually. Then the fourth one is issues of materials development. In general, the main issue of materials development are knowing the position of materials development in the framework of language course design, then determining the relevant approach to course design on which the native of developing materials will base. Among others, one of the commonly used approach is learning-centered approach. The fifth is the types of materials evaluation. There are three types of materials evaluation. Okay, the types of materials evaluation. Evaluation have three types. The post evaluation, a pre-use evaluation, and whilst use evaluation. Materials evaluation have three types, and it contributes to the knowing the development of materials. It has various important in analyzing the effectiveness of materials to the learners. The evaluation or the production level of evaluation, the waste used evaluation or the measurement level of evaluation and the value of materials that have been used. It is the level where where it measures on how effective the materials to the learners. Then lastly is the post-use evaluation, or is the most valuable type of evaluation, as it can measure the actual effects of the materials on the learners. Then the last is standard approaches to materials evaluation. Then the last one is standard approaches to materials evaluation. In materials evaluation, she should prioritize the selection of materials. It is the most important since the learners' development and their learning is based on the materials they actually used. Then the selection of materials involves matching the given materials against the context in which they are going to be used and the needs and the interests of the teachers and learners who work within it. Materials that are evaluated and chosen not by chance but because of its quality. That's all for today and thank you for watching. But before you end this video, don't forget to hit the notification bell and click the subscribe button. And see you in my next vlog.